Pull out the big ladder today. All right. So Terrence's back here getting the venue mowed. It's probably one of the hardest things for us to do is a fight with this grass. It just goes so fast. We have so much to mow. But it's kind of our backside of the venue. I'll be climbing up here in a minute and fixing these two power sources. All right, I'm back. Forgot a few things. All right, YouTube. So we put these Apex uplights on a couple months ago, and they look absolutely amazing on the building. But I had two of the power boxes go out, so I'm having to replace them. And I'm going to try something different. I kind of think maybe them being out in the sun possibly might have damaged them or warmed out. I don't really know because all the other ones were good. These aren't my longest runs either, so I kind of thought that, but once I looked into it, that didn't make sense either. So I did all my testing with it. You know, I used my meter. I was getting power to the box, and then from the box out, it just had no power. And so kind of troubleshot there, and then moved on to realizing the box has just gone bad. I think what I'm gonna do, the last time it was right up here in the corner. I think I'm gonna put it here on the side. That might get it out of the shade, or get it more in the shade, because the sun kind of comes in this direction. Yeah, like I said, we've got the string lights here in the back. We've got a 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 total sets of string lights. So our back patio, the patios on the suites, they look amazing at night. But the building itself was dark, and anybody knows me, I just always have to be doing something with it. And so I found these, the Apex uplights. I'm pleased with them so far. Like I said, hopefully these boxes were just something like a fluke. But it has made such a difference on the building itself. It looks absolutely gorgeous at night. It gives a little bit extra lighting too for people walking around the building, which I've got motion lights that will come on also. So how I've designed the building too, so the sound system is all built in the building, and the DJ booth is more or less the hub for pretty much all my electric for the building itself. So I'll take you and I'll show you that real quick. This is set up for this weekend's wedding. We'll set the tables up, and they just come in. They just start decorating. We got us a new rug for the girls' suite. So this is the DJ booth, and let's see the string lights. Let's turn the string lights on. Let's see what is going on out back. Hopefully they're only working, and they are working. I can see your other one. This second not working. So right here, for some reason, I'm losing it. All right, let's dive in a little deeper real quick. I'm gonna grab the remote. All right, let's see what happens here. I grabbed the wrong remote. This is the remote for our photo booth. All right, let's see what happens here. I'll switch that to red. I have to go get some dielectric grease, which is stopping there. Man, this is gonna fight me more than I wanted it to. All right, let's run and go get some dielectric grease, and we will grease that up and see if that is what's fighting me on that set of lights there. Is that a leaf blower I bought that weed eater came with it? It's actually done really well just for doing the quick touch-ups. We kind of we stopped mowing in between there because it just got so much grass in the building itself. Totally, our bowl I just absolutely love. Nice and secluded. We're so close to everything also. All right, so for some reason I've got some lights working down to this section here, and then it stops and it switches to a blue one for some reason. So let's do some quick troubleshooting using the Kawitz tester. Had to get a new one. Mine pretty well died on me. Alright, so I know you're good. So we're going through, but for some reason it is not cooperating right. I'm just gonna say it's bad. Alright, so what is it? Actually, shove some dielectric grease on it real quick. Let's turn it off. Test. So I finished up, never mind. I just started my midnights last night. I got a little nap in today and get some stuff done before the kids get home. And then we'll proceed to probably swim. That's what they've been wanting to do. Which is really funny because they, like I said, it's a little bit cooler out. It's been 55 in the morning. It's probably sitting about in the 80s for the evening. And I avidly cold plunge. I love it. And the kids don't really want to get in the pool because it's 80 degrees. So I'm like, hey, jump in the cold plunge and then go jump in the pool, and you're going to realize how warm the pool is. So they've been about it. So we've been doing that, and it is crazy. I mean, I keep my cold plunge about 54 degrees in the summertime. It's just too, anything much lower in the summer is pretty cold. Wintertime, I'll take it down to the teens, whatever the outside temperature is what I'll take. Okay, let's see what we got. So hopefully this dielectric grease is what was needed, and we will be off and running. All right, so I'm gonna run inside. Let me turn this light on. Come on. Lights are on. Hopefully the lights are going on around the building. And it was a long shot. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to pull that set off. No big deal. Don't really want to do it. Wasn't expecting to have to do it, but we're going to have to do it. All right, so the good thing is I've got a couple spares. Honestly, I don't remember how many sets it took to put on this building. Man, you should have seen me. I was dangling off this thing everywhere. All right, so what we're going to do, we are first going to check this set. So we're going to plug it in, make sure it is working. And then we will actually take it around the building and connect it. The drum roll, please. All right, so we are working. I don't really, something with this set is not happy. I'm going to try to be careful on these bends maybe when I come back and put this other set. They look fine, but clearly somewhere in them they're not. So let's actually set this up out of the way and proceed to take the old one off. I have these extra ones that kind of hold the connecting section up. So we keep this on like a warm white. We've not really had any brides ask to change the color, but we're not against it. We had some string lights so you could actually change those colors, and our uplights in the main building. I'll have to show you that at night. Because again, I designed so the sound system is all built in, and the light system is also built in. Okay, so let's keep on going. So how I've done that a finger off or a whole hand off. I didn't want to use a measuring stick or nothing, so I used the 3 inches or so of the hand, and that gave me a good lighting onto the building itself. Okay, so that one's gonna fight me. It looks like, so I'm gonna have to maybe twist that around. But hopefully this power box, man, that thing stick pretty good. Works for me because I'm not really sure if I messed up on going with this system. It was a little bit cheaper, but I had to buy so many of them. But I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm just gonna leave this straight here. Try to create the bend nice and easy. Give it some slack. So I kind of did the 3 and the 3 there. So that's what I've done. So I'm not going to attempt to fully lock that. Just enough to kind of hold it. Should be fine. All right. It kind of bums me. I was not planning on having to replace it. Hopefully I don't have to do any more. I don't even know why I had to do this one also, guys, but everything looked fine. Okay, 3 fingers off. Yeah, I will for sure show you a video of these at night because it is so cool. I'm all about it myself. You know, these brides pay so much. I want to give them everything I can as an experience for them. So I put a 9-hole disc golf course in. The guy's suite, it's decked out with the sound system, the pool table. The girl suite, they've got a little wall-mounted little system they can put movies on or put music on. We had one tour, and the bride walked in the guy's suite, and she's like, "Oh, we've got gypped," because the guys are nothing but entertainment. You know, my goal is to keep them out of trouble while the girls get ready. And so I got a couple of the little like Alexa sound systems. And after the second one that got stolen, I said we need to mount something on the wall. And that's what we've done. Turn the up lights off. So when I connect these up, I don't like having the power on. It probably ain't gonna do nothing, but I feel like just kind of resetting the system, connect everybody up, and go from there. Do you know where that piece is for the sliding door? Okay. Yeah, I checked her car. I didn't see it. Cool. All right, so we'll finish this connection and cross your fingers for me, please. I hope that this works and nobody else is acting up. Get this one behind me and I get the other box put on. I gotta fix a part of our sliding door. Somebody helped open the door and they just went a little too hard and pulled the stopper off. We'll get that fixed real quick and then I'm gonna weed kill. That might finish my day until the kids get home. I'll head back out to work. If you want to try to turn it on, we'll see what it does. This makes no sense. There was nothing wrong with this set. All right, so we got power. Let's take a quick walk. Let's see if we're lucky. All right, yeah, so we can see right here. So that's where this one ends, actually. So it comes up, goes around the building, and the deadhead's right at the top up there. So cool. We're back in the game on that one. All right, so let's go up here. We'll button it up and get it done. All right, so we're going to finish this one off. It's working now. We'll move up and we'll do the peak. And then hopefully it is fine. I'm pretty sure I got a wasp nest up there. So I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. All right, so I'm thinking, guys, I truly don't know why it stopped working. Oh, this might be a little too much. We're going to try not to fall off this thing. My thought is I'm going to try to get this thing in the shade more, maybe. Because being on the backside, that sun comes this way, so maybe, just maybe, it was acting up on us. So we're gonna mount it, hide everything. Next on the list too is to go ahead and pressure wash the building and the concrete. I try to do it twice a year. Okay. Let's hope this is shaded enough to do what I hope it'll do. Put that baby in. All right, let's get off this thing without falling. Probably should have extended that a couple more runs, but it's okay. We'll take our time. Try not to yank the lights out of the wall. Get my pants. Okay, that's back in the game. Let's prep the ladder for this higher section and see if we can fix it. We're gonna have to move the fire pit. That far left one fixed. Had to fix one of the set of the lights for some reason, but it's all working now. So we gotta do the same thing up here. Again, I'm gonna go with the theory that it was in the sun. So we are going to mount it somewhere on this side here to maybe try to capture as much shade. Because like I said, that one's doing good. That one went bad, but it was in the sun. That's my theory. Hopefully that is true, because I really don't want to have to replace these again. This ladder is big and she's flimsy, but it does very well. And that's what I got. Please be no waspers. All right. I like that. It looks good. Dang it. Okay, I think there. Yeah, we'll just see. If there is, we're gonna have to come down and get some spray, because I ain't dealing with them boys. I don't think there is. I really don't want to check though. Okay, whew. Good deal. Awesome. No bees. Let's set that there. The old one, it ain't working for some reason. I will need to actually get some caulk and caulk the screw I put on that. All right, so we're going to mount this right here. I've got plenty of room. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it up there in the air. Let's see what we got. Gotta be delicate. Don't want to break it. Okay, let's see if we can get it to set inside. Looks good. Locked in. Okay. Let's check that drill real quick. It does not, so we will have to go grab a Phillips head. Which I gotta get some caulking anyways. That transition right there on that ladder, you gotta watch. It's a double run that switches to the single. I will say I have caught myself once. Okay, let's turn on the lights and see what happens. All right, we're in the game. Everybody looks good. Let's take a quick walk to the front and make sure we're going all the way around the building. And it looks to be traveling fine. I said we got them on this building too, and then the guy suite on the other side. There are lights for days on this building. Good, I'm seeing blue. Cool thing too, we can actually program these through our phone, and makes it a lot easier. Cool, 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 looking good. All right, that makes me happy and perfect. Yep, we're in the game. All right, so that's done. Let's go on to the next project.